Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Jaya Nishingadev Jaya Nishingadev Nishingadev Jaya Nishingadev 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 Jaya Nishingadev Jai Prahlad Nishinga, Prahlad Nishinga, Prahlad Nishinga, Jaya Prahlad Nishinga, Prahlad Nishinga, Prahlad Nishinga. Jaya Ukra Nishinga, Ukra Nishinga, Ukra Nishinga, Jaya Ukra Nishinga, Ukra Nishinga, Ukra Nishinga, Jaya Ukra Nishinga, Nishingadev, 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 Jaya Jaya Nishingadev. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Sringadev Bhagavan Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namo Vishnu Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vasatya Deshatarine Namaste Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda Shri Krishna Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda Krishna Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Shri Krishna Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Jai Prabhupada 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 Jai Prabhupada Jai Jai Prabhupada 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 Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jai Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande
On behalf of the organizers and on behalf behalf of Iskon Zurich, the Swiss devotees, and we would like to welcome everyone to our Bhakti Retreat 2023. We are very happy to have all of you with us. This evening is a welcoming evening, a welcoming ceremony. We just introduce with our guests, our seminars, and I'd just like to say a few words before we start with that. Actually, the year 2023 is, for us Swiss devotees, a very significant year because it's exactly 50 years ago that Srila Prabhupada visited Switzerland for the first time. Prabhupada came to, he was invited to St. Moritz, which is in the Swiss mountains, and also stayed one night in Zurich. Actually, only about 800 meters walking distance from our temple. Prabhupada stayed overnight. And of course, a year later, Prabhupada came to Geneva, spent 10 days in Geneva. But by doing so, by stepping with his lotus feet on the ground of Switzerland, Prabhupada sanctified these places. And in the Bhagavatam, it's also described when Yudhishthira Maharaj welcomes Vidura. He says that Vada Vida Bhagavatas Tirtha Bhuta Tirti Kurvanti Tirthani Yudhishthira Maharaj says, you, the devotees like your good self, you're like holy places personified. Because you are carrying the Supreme Personality of Godhead within your heart. That's why every place you go, you turn that place into a holy place, into a pilgrimage place. So that's certainly true for when Srila Prabhupada came to Switzerland. And of course we are very grateful for that. But not only it's true for Srila Prabhupada coming here to Switzerland, also this place, Kiental, in some way has also become a tirtha. Because over many years, all of you have come, and of course our exalted guests have come to this place and turned this simple village here in the Swiss mountains into a very spiritual, potent place. And that's why we have come here. We have come here together to absorb ourselves in hearing, chanting, remembering Krishna, associating with devotees, and in this way really go deep in our spiritual life. So we are very, very excited to spend this whole week together in that spirit. Now, of course, now I'd like to introduce our guests. Of course, our guests do not need much introduction, but we'd just like to warmly welcome them. And then the speakers will also give a little introduction to their seminars so that we understand what is awaiting us this week. Before we're doing so, I'd just like to also introduce our organizers so that you also know the devotees you can approach if you need anything. So we have Shyamananda Prabhu and his wife Ratna Manjari. Shyamananda Prabhu, would you like to stand up? Haribol, Haribol. So Shyamananda Prabhu and his wife Ratna Manjari, they are the main organizer behind this retreat. Of course, together with a big team, many devotees are also involved and helping. So there is Shyamananda Prabhu, there is also Ananda Chaitanya Prabhu. Are you here? There. And Hare Krishna. And then it's also, I think, Vishaka Priya Mataji. She's also here. Vishaka? Oh, there. That in the back. Okay, yeah. So if you need anything, these are the devotees you can approach. They can help you and guide you. And of course, we are extremely grateful to them that they are organizing this wonderful retreat. Okay, so now, of course, we are extremely blessed and honored to have with us our special guests. And I'd like to start with expressing our gratitude and welcome to His Holiness Sachinanand Maharaj. Sachinanand Maharaj ki jai. Of course, Sachinanand Maharaj has been the heart and inspiration behind these retreats. I think in Switzerland we have started in the mid-80s with summer camps, retreats like this. And for many decades, Sachinanand Maharaj has been the person behind these retreats who gave the inspiration. And of course, Maharaj, with his unique ability to help the devotees to go really deep in their spiritual life, in their bhajan, especially during such retreats. So we were extremely grateful that Maharaj is with us and for so many years has given that spiritual strength and inspiration to our yatra. Maharaj, and we will just ask, of course, Maharaj to introduce their seminars. Maharaj will give a seminar on awakening remembrance, and this seminar will be taking place in the evenings, 7:30. And the schedule you also find in the entrance hall. And then, of course, we are also extremely happy and honored to have with us His Holiness Krishna Kshetra Maharaj. Haribo! Maharaj is for the first time with us at this retreat, and we are very grateful that you accepted our invitation. Of course, Maharaj has been connected to Europe and to Germany, especially also for 5 decades more. And Maharaj also plays a unique role in the sense that he brings 2 worlds together, because Maharaj is a scholar. He has a PhD from the Oxford University. He's a professor, teacher, and also at the same time, of course, he's a sannyasi, a guru, and very saintly sadhu, a Vaishnava who is endowed with all the wonderful Vaishnava qualities. So we are extremely blessed to have his association. And Maharaj will give a seminar on the topic, the yoga, the art of play, right? And that seminar will take place at 11:30 every day. And Maharaj will also say a few words about that just in a minute. Then also, we are fortunate to have with us, and Maharaj is just coming, I think in about half an hour. His Holiness Swayam Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj. And Maharaj has been with us for a couple of days already. We had different programs, and at one program, one devotee said, "Maharaj, you're just a gift to the world." You know, the ability to present Vedic wisdom in such a simple way that everyone can understand in a very dynamic way. Maharaj is an amazing speaker, and personally for me, it's also a gift to the world, and that gift actually came from His Holiness Kadammakana Maharaj, which we... Of course, Kadammakana Maharaj, who was also, came every year to this retreat and has been, of course, we very much miss Maharaj's presence, but by his kindness, Maharaj empowered his disciple, and now we have Keshav Maharaj with us, who in that line also gives us a lot of inspiration. And for me, that's a wonderful example of parampara, how a guru empowers his disciple in this way. The parampara is continuing. So Maharaj will give a seminar which will be also in the morning at 7:30 in the morning. It's called The Language of Love. And yeah, we will find out tomorrow when Maharaj will start with the seminar. And of course, we have many other exalted Vaishnavas with us. We have Bhata Hari Das Prabhu and his wife Kosharupa Mataji with us. I think this is the 3rd, 4th time you have come here, I think, the 4th time or so. And yeah, 4th time, huh? Yeah, we are 3rd. Anyhow, we are extremely also grateful that you're with us, that you have made it a priority to actually come every year. It's wonderful. And Prabhu and Mataji are extremely wonderful examples of also Grihastha Vaishnavas who have raised 2 Krishna-conscious kids, and a very creative family. They're all writers, poets, and musicians. And we're looking forward to the seminar on Vaishnava Bhajans, and that will be at 4:30 every day in the afternoon. Yeah, thank you so much. And then we got some additional extra association in the form of Her Grace Govinda Dasi, Govinda Mataji. Is she also with us this evening already? Not yet. Govinda Dasi is one of the very early disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Actually, she got initiated in 1966. And she was one of the pioneers in Hawaii with her husband together. And she came to Europe to present her book. She has written a book, A Place of Sandalwood and Roses, where she shares her memories on Srila Prabhupada. So she also will give, together with Kosharupa Mataji, we have some Vaishnavi Sangha workshops or association Sangha at Thursday and Fridays. That's at 2:30. So we're also looking forward for that. So these are the speakers that we have for the retreat. And we have more senior devotees with us. I also like to welcome His Grace Vaidyanath Prabhu and Her Grace Nityasita Mataji. Haribo. Nityasita Mataji is also here. Here, Hare Krishna, Haribo. They're both, yes, Hare Krishna. They're both very, very dedicated devotees. They're serving in the National Council of ISKCON Germany and doing many different services. Vaidyanath Prabhu being a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, one of the early disciples of ISKCON Hamburg Temple. Yeah, and there are so many other wonderful devotees with us. We have Gauralila Prabhu also with us, who will present drama or theater at the end of the week. So we're looking forward to that. Thank you for being here. And we have many wonderful kirtanis that will be with us. We have Akinchana Krishna Prabhu also with us here. There. And I think Devadharma Prabhu will come later on also. So, yeah, plenty of sadhu sangha, plenty of opportunities to go deeper in our spiritual life. We are extremely grateful. And now I would like to give the word to Sachinandan Maharaj and His Holiness Krishna Chaitanya Maharaj. So maybe if you could say a few words, address us, and maybe give some little bit insight in the seminar that you will give these days. Thank you so much.
Krishna, Hare Krishna. And we have Krishna Prema Rupa Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Krishna Prema Rupa. Hare Krishna. Can I just ask Krishna to come and sit where the harmonium is? It's so nice to see you. Really. I told to Krishna Chaitanya Maharaj that I come from a total different world at the moment. I spent 4 days in Berlin together with Krishna Das, and we had wonderful programs with really per evening more than 1,000 people, and chanting. And this morning at 2:30 I had to get up and somehow bring my tired body. It always went up to 2 o'clock in the morning to bring it into the airplane. And I can't believe that you are not a dream. You are really here. It is our great fortune. And I would just like to say a few words which might hopefully help us to make most out of this Bhakti retreat. Many of us have been looking forward to this opportunity, and most of us bring memories with us from very nice earlier retreats in previous years. And now we are all sitting here, and next to us is our past year, sitting with the impressions which we have gained, the hopefully new insights which we have gained. And we are here, all of us, as we bring a lot. Each one brings his life or her life with them, and we want to see how we as a group, but also as individuals, can perhaps see the next steps in our spiritual life. And for some of us, we also want to see how we can relax a little. So both is there. So let me just request you to sit properly. There's a temple in Vrindavan in Nandagram, and when you enter the temple, you say Ram, and when you exit the temple, before you go back into your life, you sit for a moment outside on the steps, and you also chant Ram. And according to where you are, this can mean Balaram or Lord Ramachandra or Radha Raman Krishna. I will say one time alone. All of us, please. Deep inhale. And another deep inhale. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. A little louder, please. One more time, please, all of us. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Gauranitai. Hare Krishna. Yes, my seminar will be on the subject of remembering Krishna. My dear devotees, over the last year or so, I was very, a lot has been going on. I had noticed that with all my many years, I had lost something. My very childlike, not childish, childlike relationship to Krishna, very uncomplicated, without so many concepts and so many ideas and so much philosophy. Just Krishna, I'm yours and you are mine. Just this very simple thing. And I was reflecting, what has gone wrong? Why have I missed this very essential, simple relationship with Krishna, done so many things? And I noticed that really the entry point for a non-mechanic practice of bhakti is to remember Krishna, to think of Krishna, to not forget him throughout the day, and just do it the way you can presently do it, and just do it on whatever level you are at the present moment. Some of us will remember him when we get up in the morning and say, "Thank you, Krishna, for giving me another day." Others will practice elevated techniques of Raganuga Bhakti. But the cause, the nucleus, that which keeps our bhakti alive is the same, remembering Krishna. Without this, our life lacks the soul, the essence. And when something lacks substance or the essence, it can be, you can do just an imitation of something else, imitative bhakti, or you can conceptualize, you just in your head all the time, without touching anything real, and perhaps you become dry, and you replace your dryness with material pleasures or material distractions. So yes, I remember one of the turning points was for me when I saw an Arctic machine. Do you know what is an Arctic machine? It's usually the color is red. It's a thing like this. It has a few, so to say, iron arms, and some hold a gong, this metallic gong. Others hold a resounding gong, and then you put it on. And when the pujari does the arti, the machine goes ging 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 ging. It's a mechanic imitation of what is done in Vrindavan artic ceremonies, where the devotees come and they swing their gongs and gong them, and I think you have heard it. The machine can also do it, but it has no soul. Artificial intelligence can write you a perfect article on neuroscience which passes with A degrees, good degrees, but it has no soul. Our civilization and our movement, in my eyes, is in danger of losing its soul. Both the material and the spiritual people can come to something which is really only external and an imitation of the real thing. So, therefore, my attempt is to bring this, what I had to learn the painful way, into the life of the devotees, and hopefully into the life of many, many people who are so much suffering with this automation of civilization, this constant data traffic which goes on, which lacks the soul, that I'm very dedicated to bring this idea of remembering Krishna to the world, to the devotee world. Yes, and my seminar is called The Two Secret Desires of Narada Muni. Some new have to express it in an enticing way. The two secret desires of Narada Muni. Narada Muni is our Bhakta avatar. He is the personality who spreads Bhakti, and when we study his, let us say, momentous visit to Krishna in Braj, and hear of his two desires which he asked Krishna, then I feel we all will get a wonderful inspiration, a lot of new life, a lot of new perspectives on life, and this I will present each evening. The presentation style is narratives. I will tell you the kathas as they are presented in Narada Pancharatna and Narada Purana and the Bhagavatam and other sources, and hope to totally fascinate you. I hope that when you leave Kintal, you are glowing with spiritual effulgence and will not forget the year 2020. Where are we? 23, I believe. Yes, that is my hope. It will be each evening. Let me remember. Yes, after Aratik. Not on the day when we have a full day kirtan. I thank you very much. It gives a great amount of joy to our eyes and hearts to see you. Yes, and to see some of you just landing and acclimatizing themselves in the spiritual atmosphere. My suggestion to you is, please take part in the seminars. Perhaps it is not possible for you to take part in all, so you can approach this retreat in the buffet style, where you pick those things which you feel nourish you at this stage of your life. you should not become a retreat corpse, you know, totally overtired and overdosed. You know, you should have time also to discuss with your friends, to associate, to perhaps go into this amazing, magnificent nature which is all around us, to discuss with the devotees this and that. The English word is pace yourself, the German equivalent for pacing yourself. Oh my Gott, teil dir die Zeit richtig ein, würde man in Deutsch sagen, so that you can be fresh, curious, and full of participation in the retreats which you choose. Yes, and please also, yes, let us please look around for a moment, just 180 degrees. Have you ever seen in the last year so many devotees in one place? This is a unique opportunity. No, it's it's not an everyday occurrence to see so many devotees. I have not seen Badahari and Krishna Chetra and Kosha Rupa together. I'm expecting. I have not seen Krishna Prema Rupa for one entire year, what to speak of Syamananda, and Ananda Chaitanya, and I have not seen Simram, the little child, not seen. So it's a great opportunity to consolidate or to strengthen, that's the English word, our devotional bonds. Maybe make a walk with a friend and talk what you are shy to talk to anyone else in this universe, and have some feedback and move on. Yes, be curious and put your and pace yourself. And I'm very happy to be with you. Oh, here, our Maharaji. Welcome, welcome. I can imagine you want to first greet the main persons here. Gut, du vielleicht dann, oder? Hare Krishna, you may, yes.
Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha ananta koti vaishnava vrinda ki jai. I'm so kind of speechless. I'm doubly speechless because Keshav Maharaj has come, and I haven't seen him since he was a brahmachari. And I haven't even had opportunity to offer him my congratulations on taking sannyas. We'll catch up. So very briefly about my seminar, as we may call it. I'm thinking to also call it a workshop, but what is the title of this workshop? It's Yoga, the Art of Play. So how can we have a workshop about play? It must be a play shop. The title is coming from the Bhagavad Gita with a slight adjustment. Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita says, Yoga karmasu kaushalam. This is yoga, the art of work. And I thought, well, yes. We'll of course elaborate on this. In some sense, what I want to do, I think will sort of converge with what Gaura-lila Prabhu will be doing. He's going to be preparing a drama, and what I would like to do is to get us being dramatic. In English, the word play has a kind of double meaning. Play can mean like children play, and that's also a sense in which we want to think. But a play is also a drama. That's how it is in English. So, and I think it's significant that that's the case. And I think also as a complement to this purpose of Satchidananda Swami Maharaj of drawing us more deep into our spiritual consciousness with remembrance of Krishna, it occurs to me that our acharyas were very much enthused to write and also to perform dramas. And so on the level of sort of we all just sit and listen, I do want to speak something about Srila Rupa Goswami and his writing of dramas. But I want to, and we'll see how the time goes, but I would also like to introduce the drama that was written by the late Tamal Krishna Goswami, his Jagannath Priya Natakam. And it's a fascinating work that he did because he analyzed in terms of classical Sanskrit drama. He followed principles of classical Sanskrit drama in the composing of his drama. So we'll explore that a little bit. But we want to go further than that. Not further than that. We want to go into our own, how shall I put it, creativity. I can say that just 2 weeks ago in Serbia, we had a nice retreat, and I was amazed. The devotees became so involved in their own creations of short dramas. Now, I know that when I say anything about you writing, many of you will suddenly have flashbacks to when you were a child in school and you had to write something, and it was required, and it was terrible, wasn't it? Well, we want to get over that. We want to get over that, and we want to engage. We want to discover there just may be, I wouldn't say there may be, there certainly is a great deal of creativity individually and collectively. And what I'm hoping is that together we can draw some of this out. And in a sort of open-ended way, see where it takes us toward remember, or how it takes us toward remembering Krishna. So yoga, the art of play, is remembering that we are practicing bhakti, yoga, and yoga means to connect. Usually it has many meanings, but yoga means to connect. So drama becomes an incredible way of making connection with each other, making connection with an audience. We'll also discuss how we can do this in different venues. And most importantly of all, how can we individually connect with Krishna through play? That's in a nutshell. Oh, and I want to suggest this session will be in the morning. I believe it's from 11:30 to 1 o'clock, and that means it's after breakfast. So my humble request, don't eat too much. I know prasadam is going to be so tasty, you're just going to want to eat and eat and eat, and then go to sleep. And you'll think, okay, let's go to sleep in Swamiji's seminar. But my humble request is, hold back a little bit so that we can be awake at that time. And please do come. And also, please, no, I don't know. I totally agree with Maharaj to pace yourself. So you may find you can manage the seminar, our play shop, one day but not the next day or whatever. That's nice, that's okay. I'm a little bit hoping that some of you will come for all 4 times, because then we can build up something together. And that, I think, will be very pleasing to the heart. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So happy to be here with everyone. Just being here in this room again, and in the energy, in the presence of Krishna in so many forms. Brings back so many memories of last year, which was, I guess, a very special time in my life, because it was the first place that I came to after accepting the sannyas order. So every time I come here, I know 1 year has passed. But it's a great fortune and honor to be in the presence of His Holiness Krishna Kshetra Maharaj, His Holiness Sachinanda Maharaj. They are my heroes in many, many ways. And actually, when I was coming in, I share something about my seminar, or what I try to share with all of you. When I was coming in and I saw Sachinanda Maharaj, I remember the conversation I had with him some time ago, and this was some years ago. And I asked Maharaj, how did you maintain your renunciation for so long? We know you entered this renounced life from a young age. And what was it that kept you going throughout all of these years in this path of renunciation? And Maharaj looked at me and he smiled, as he always does. And Maharaj said, well, you have to develop some love. You have to develop some love for Krishna. In other words, on discipline, on determination, alone we can go for some time, but we want to try to develop some love for Krishna. So somehow or other, in these past year and these past years, somehow or other, you're just thinking more and more about love. So I thought in these few days we could explore the topic, the language of love. So, not that I'm a relationship counselor or but what we will try to explore, of course, language is the way through which we communicate. There can be sign language, whereby we communicate through gestures. There can be body language, whereby we communicate through the way we appear to someone else. Then we know there are so many world languages through which people exchange ideas. Even the Shastra has its own bhasya. In some commentators they say, Vyasadeva wrote the Srimad Bhagavatam in Samadhi bhasya, the language of trance, because he was actually in trance and the Bhagavatam was in that way just flowing. So there are many, many different languages in the world through which different things are communicated. So since our ultimate goal is to develop some love for Krishna, I thought it'd be interesting to explore what is the language of love. In other words, how do those who have developed love communicate and express and exhibit and offer their love to Krishna? And so we'll take a little bit of a journey through the Chaitanya Charitamrita. As Srila Prabhupada said, it's the real Bengali sweet. So we will explore some of the different definitions which are given in the Chaitanya Charitamrita about how love is expressed by the Premi Bhaktas. And hopefully in some of those narrations it will trigger and hopefully inspire something within us. Because what we'll hear about is not just expressions of the pure devotees, but also things that we can do in our life to express our love and develop our love. So I hope it will be interesting and I hope it will be relevant, and I'm very happy that both Maharajas are here because I'm sure they'll be able to add much more to whatever I can present. And just wanted to say that I feel so fortunate, so humbled to be in your presence. It's a real honor. And thank you for allowing me to be here. Hare Krishna.
I'm thinking, would one of you like to present maybe or tell what your seminar is about? Just very briefly, so that they have an orientation. What?
I'll just sit here.
No, we have. Just briefly what you're doing when you start. So, they mark it on that.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, I'm humbled and honored to be in your association. I actually just come here to be uplifted by all of you, but they asked me to do something as well. So we'll be singing songs mostly from Bhakti Thakur, and these are amazing songs. They're so full. Actually, one time Srila Prabhupada said that the songs of Bhakti Thakur act like lightning on the heart, like a thunderbolt. And he said, even if you don't understand the language. But I've found that sometimes there's this discussion that we should, because most of the bhakti traditions historically are known in that they're presenting their philosophy in the vernacular. And so often there's this discussion that, well, how can we really sing these songs because we don't know what they mean? We should write them in English, and some devotees write songs in English like that. But at the same time, Srila Prabhupada himself loved singing these songs, and he also stressed that there's great potency in the words of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And so our attempt, and I think it's consistent with the other seminars of play and love and remembrance. So we hope to have our hearts touched by the words of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the feelings of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. That's the special thing, I think, that comes out in the songs, is the feelings, the emotions of our acharyas, and we can let their hearts touch our hearts. And we'll want to go also deeply into the meaning, and so that we'll sing these songs again and again and again, and really, when we sing Hari Hari Vipale Janama Goinu, we'll know what that means, and we'll feel what that means, and we can sing this together and some of these other songs. One of our sessions will be on the Artik songs written by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He wrote 4 different songs for Artik, and they're really wonderful. So, yeah. Was that a good sales pitch? Oh, he wrote 6 prasadam songs, but that'll be next year, so you'll have to come back for that.
Wir sind fertig, nicht? Vielleicht willst du es noch beenden oder abrunden, Krishna Prima? Oder Shyamananda, ich weiß nicht, ob ihr noch was sagen möchtet. Ja, sehr gut, sehr gut. Möchtest du vielleicht? Yes, Hare Krishna. Please bring the harmonium here, or would you go there? Good, good. Mm-hmm. So Hare Krishna, we will close the evening, yes, with a bhajan or kirtan by Krishna Chaitra Maharaj. It won't be long because we all need to settle, but Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Kim Tal Bhakti Retreat 2023 Kim Nitai Dora Premanande.
So Hare Krishna, I wish you in the name of all of us and Krishna Prema Rupa and Shyamananda and Ananta Chaitanya and the whole organization crew a most wonderful retreat. I don't know, will we serve the devotees some prasadam or has that been done already? It has been done already. Good. Then we see you tomorrow. I believe the Mangal Arati starts at, is it 5? It was 5 o'clock always, is it? Yeah, 5 o'clock. And then I think you can see the schedule. It's available. I know Krishna has it on the mobile telephone, so I think you can ask the devotees to get it on your mobile telephone. Perhaps there are printouts everywhere. See you all tomorrow. Have your good night's sleep, and see you fresh and with sparkling eyes tomorrow. Hare Krishna.